Hi and welcome back to Vanessa's podcast. Today I'm going to discuss physical death of the body. So I get that great paragraph here. I'm just going to read. During the physical death of the body, the individual perspective continues into a non-physical phase commonly referred to as the afterlife. In truth, only one life exists, and that life is not limited to the body. The individual perspective goes into a bodily experience and expresses it. And when that perspective departs the body experience, it rises or falls into what can be like to blissful or hellish experience. Neither of these experiences are eternal, nor are they ultimately true, but they feel true and eternal during this experience. The ascent. At the end of the bodily experience, which is referred as death, the individual perspective rises from self, through spirit, and finally to undifferentiated soul, like ice to water to gas. As perspective ascend metaphysically, identification limited to the self stripped away. Once all negativity has been shed, the spirit goes through a phase similar to dreaming, wherein the spirit vividly projects extraordinary experiences with other spirits that the individual may perceive as having known for eternity in environs, but will defy the physical mind's capacity to conceptualize. These spirit dreams contain no negative emotion and are therefore much more vivid and meaningful than experiences of physicality, which contain negativity and disturbance. These projections are occurring at the very instant of death, and because the time discriminating aspect of mind is shutting down, what feels like years or eternity may be a mere fraction of a second in physical time as the body dies or near death. Once all spiritual projection cease, soul is formless, blissful oneness, pure soul, like water drops entering the ocean. The individual no longer is. So that's a paragraph. It's very intense, very deep. So I'm going to share my body death life experience that I discovered I had a few years ago, and I didn't know until I learned more about the afterlife, death body experience, out of body experience. And it was really wide, and to realize that I actually was near death and I didn't even know it, because when we do too much drugs and just play out, and when we're young, we don't realize how far things can go, and some people have gone into eternal coma, infinite coma, and some other people have died from acids and mushrooms and ecstasies and hardcore drugs, and some people have survived and some people have come near death experience. And I remember I was nearly 17, and I was smoking hashish and drinking a lot of liquor at the same time. Probably didn't realize that it was way too much for my frame, and I was very skinny and fit back then. I was 5'4" and maybe 145 pounds, and I drink more than a man at the time. And so I remember experiencing this thing as I was sitting in a complete darkness, and I felt like I saw my whole life with all my friends, my family, every single thing we've done in the past, new things, new places we discover, tons of new acquaintance, and just basically leaving. I was like leaving my life for a few months. And I remember trying to go back somewhere, like, I have to go back. That was the feeling I was getting, like I was running after something, but like I was late, I needed to go back, and it was pleasant. That's what I remember. And it was like a pleasant little voyage, little travel into space, and you have no idea where you've been before or what's going on. It's just like, this is it. You're just in that trance. And then when I woke up, I was on the ground. Someone asked me if I was okay. I had no idea how long it had been. I had lost whoever I was with. I don't even remember back then. And I was like, wow, what was that? And yeah, I'm thinking, but maybe it was one of those things, because seemed extremely real, and it seems it's like something I not experienced through buzz and through being drunk and through any type of being overly intoxicated. No, I have never ever experienced that, so I can only conclude that it has to be a near-death experience. So anyway, if you have one and you want to come to the show and tell us about it, I love that. It would be super interesting to me to hear and to discuss that with you in details. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I'm still giving away my PDF or EPUB version of The Killer by the Railroad. That is available on ebook right now for only $2.99. But if you want a free copy, ask me. Just comment below or come like my page and send me your emails, and I will gladly like to send you a free copy. And I appreciate everybody who's coming to listen and want to be part of my writers group or my spiritual group, and just be a pledger of my company, because you are 16. Thank you, everybody, and have a great end of your Sunday.